Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Job losses across the province are among the most pressing social and economic issues. For example, in your own home city of Medicine Hat, operations at Sandgel were recently suspended, meaning that these jobs will go to another location, potentially outside of Alberta. To the Minister of Jobs, Skills, Training and Labour, oil service companies in rural Alberta are feeling the pinch of a weak product market as well as a government whose policies seem bent on crippling their industry. How will you ensure that those who live in rural Alberta will receive the same focus on
Honourable Minister.
as those who live in urban centres?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member for the question. Certainly the lack of diversification in our economy due to the previous government's decisions on focusing is continuing, and the numbers we're experiencing now has a lot to do with that. But we are interested in investing in diversity, and as I said earlier, TELUS just invested $1 billion, and we want to have more investment in that kind of thing to diversify so we're not so dependent on the oil and gas industry. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My next question actually is to the Environment Minister. Given that other major companies such as Baker Hughes and Schlumberger are also scaling back or shutting down certain locations, how does this government intend to strengthen their greenhouse gas emission techniques when the very companies that look to create this technology are being forced out of Alberta?
Honourable Minister of Energy.
I have to assure folks that both the Environmental Minister and myself have been meeting with industry because we do see the connection between both, and industry is quite heartened by that, and we are assured to look at the whole industry as a whole excuse me? No. The industry has assured us that they like the fact we're looking at it together and they don't feel that's going to impact jobs.
Second supplemental.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Back to the Job, Skills, Training and Labour Minister this time. Given that most mid-sized cities in Alberta experienced explosive economic growth since 2005, along with unprecedented job creation, and given that the most recent figures from my home city of Lloydminster suggest that up to 3,000 jobs have been lost because of economic and policy uncertainty, how can this government's only strategy in creating new jobs is to simply put money in the hands of those who spend it fastest?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In addition to being the Minister of Jobs, Skills, Training and Labour, I'm also the Minister of Innovation and Advanced Ed. And Innovation is doing a tremendous amount of work. I just recently went to NATE and saw all the alternative energy and other initiatives they're doing. We've invested $40 million more in post-secondary and apprenticeships to support people to get good jobs, stay here in Alberta.